Right, we're going to do a quick review and light my wood stove, which we're going to be using next week on my camp in the One Triacre Smoky Hut. And this is the Life Under Canvas log burner, wood burning stove, whatever you want to call it. So filming it on the M6, the original one, because I can't be bothered to buy the new one, plus it's too much. And I'm using the new Rode Wireless Go. So, nice bag. It's got little straps on the top. As you can see, carry handle. And then it's got a handle to go around your shoulder. Wouldn't like to walk too far with the thing, it is pretty damn heavy. Now, I've made some changes already, I haven't lit it yet. That's a fireproof blanket, which it's going to sit on, inside the tent, on the floor. I'll show you what they're for in a little bit. That is to go inside the tent, behind the flue, just to stop the heat going on the back of the tent. It's a bit of that blanket that I've cut off, and that is to go outside on the tent, where you roll the flap up on the tent. That's going to go and stop it burning the tent. That is obviously for the stovepipe going through on the tent. That is a temperature gauge to show you when it's working at optimum burning. If you can actually see that. If it's in the green, we've got it on optimum burning. We'll put that on in a minute. Got bits of fire blankets everywhere. So, this is the stove. I got it off Amazon. It's approximately 12 kilograms in weight. So, let's get the legs up. Really good fold out legs. Good, solid. Doesn't take up lots of room in the tent. Some of them obviously go a lot higher on the legs. You've got your configurator, how it comes off. There we go. Obviously put a pan straight on for the flames come through, which I don't think I'm ever going to do, to be honest with you. On the front, window. That's what I wanted. On the cheaper ones you don't get a window. I wanted the glow to come out at night. Little handle. That's for obviously airflow on the front flue. It opens up. All good solid make. In there is your stovepipe. There's a grate and a tray for your ash. And it is a really good solid bit of kit, and it's made by Life Under Canvas off Amazon. You can get it straight off the Life Under Canvas website. As you can see, solid piece of kit. And then when I've got my stovepipe on, that thermometer, which is magnetic, will stick on the stovepipe to show us the temperature. Right, what I'm going to do now, I'm going to take this outside and I'm going to put some wood in it and get it lit. Right, so I've come outside. Now, what I've done, those 3 carabiners that you saw me with earlier on, basically I put metal hooks. Sorry if the light's a bit harsh, but obviously I'm outside in the garden, it's dark now. So I put these 3 metal rings on, and then the carabiners will clip onto them with guy cords coming off if it's really, really windy. Because obviously this is the spark arrestor to obviously stop sparks and bits of ash coming down onto the tent and burning it. But if it was really windy, because the pipe is actually, I think it's 2.75 meters high, Inside there is one section that's got a flange on both ends. That is for fastening the very top part on. Now, it is a tight fit, but I think once they've gone on a few times, we will actually be all right. So, should be able to put this last section on and get that up. Is now on. So if I show you, there's the stovepipe going up and up and up and up and up and up into the sky, and it's so high you can't actually see the top of the damn thing. 2.75 meters. So what I'm going to do now, get some firelighters and we'll get this thing lit. Right, so I'm cheating. A couple of little firelighters from my lighter. Let's have a go in getting this thing lit. Ow. Firelighters in. Okay. Barking first, I think. Love the smell of burning wood. Let's come outside camping. Got me a cig. Oh, I've got smoke coming out the chimney. How cool is that? Well, I don't know where else it's supposed to come out of. I've never done one of these before. Dead excited. Right, let's close that. It's the air vent open full. Oh, thermometer needs to go on the stovepipe. Just there. It's supposed to take a while. It's a Valiant stovepipe thermometer off Amazon. It's supposed to be really good. Ow. Yeah, that's hot. I have got some oven-proof gloves and stuff for when I go in the hot tent, and then it'll have that sheet underneath, and then also I've got a little mini fire extinguisher. I'm not taking any chances. Right. It's very easy to light. Superb. I'm going to take some bleeding wood. I've got some logs when I go. Let's really stoke it up. Right. There we go. We're in. We're cooking on wood. Now, that's getting quite warm. And the thermometer has actually moved. It's going just over 100 degrees. It's getting to the 200 degree mark now. And it's crackling, making a noise. Cool. There is actually a bit of smoke coming out the top, which is a bit annoying. Unless the paint's actually smoking because it's getting hot. It's the first time it's been used, so it might burn off. This thermometer's got a little hook on it, which is still bloody hot. Well, I don't know if you can see, I'm going to switch the light off, but the stovepipe is starting to glow. It's getting red hot. Yeah. Oh, it's not even warm underneath though. But the top, that's kicking out some heat, that is. Yeah, the stovepipe is absolutely glowing at the bottom. Wow. Cheers, it's Sunday night, not in work. I'm having a beer. Nice San Miguel export. Yeah, the whole top is actually smoking. So it's not smoke coming out of those holes, it is actually the paint smoking. So I suppose it is a good time to actually try it out. I wouldn't want this to have happened in the tent. So I've dug out my thermometer. I used to use this. I used to run a ghost hunting group years ago. So the batteries are still going after all these years in this. So let's test the temperature. I've seen a few people do this. So on the front, it's saying 64 degrees at the bottom. The top there in the top corner, 102, 104, 150 at the top. The top of it is showing 170 degrees. The pipe is showing 137 degrees, 140 degrees. But this Valiant thing here is showing over 300 degrees right there. Oh, that's not right. The pipe's only showing 135 degrees. The top of the pipe is showing 137. No, that's showing 70 odd degrees there, approximately where it'd be coming out the tent. I wouldn't like to touch it, still burn you. Okay, so according to this Valiant stupid thermometer, which everybody said was brilliant, that's saying it's over 300 degrees. Okay, my thermometer is showing, let's put the laser on, on the base 137, the top 250 plus along this top bit here, the front of the door 250, the glass 250. Now the top of the thing 266, the back 268, the top bottom part of the pipe where it comes out, let's just make sure that goes off, that's showing 100, no, it can't be right, 136. Going cooler as it goes up, literally near where the temp would be going out, it's showing only 50 degrees now. Right, it's actually the top there showing 268 degrees there. So this thing that shows you, it says optimum burn temperature, which is between, I don't know, 150 and 250, almost 300 degrees. It's coming down a bit. Whether it's supposed to acclimatise, I don't know. The handle's still, that's cold enough to touch by hand, and where you put the air. You wouldn't put your hand on it too long. But that is cool enough. Let's put a bit more wood on. I'm not quite sure where it's supposed to go. Is it supposed to sit on the front? I don't know. When it starts to roar, you can really hear the pipe creaking. And I can definitely see a faint red glow there. The pipe's stainless steel. Obviously this is steel with some kind of black lacquer on. A few people on Amazon have said it got rusty. You can always black them again at the end of the day, but it's a smart looking piece of kit. 12 kilos, as I said, maybe just a tad under, with a really nice bag to carry it in. 2.75 metres stainless steel chimney, flue, pipe, whatever you want to call it. Never had one before, so I don't know. But that's pumping out some heat. That's going to get the inside of my tent next weekend really quite toasty. And you can hear it roar. Cracking. And I love the fact that when I'm lying in my sleeping bag at night, or on the sleeping bag because it'll be that warm, the fact that I've got this glow coming out of this little window on the front is going to be looking so cozy, it's unreal. And then obviously I can do my cooking. I've seen the fact that you can get an attachment that goes on the pipe for boiling your water. They're only about £35, and you can even get like an oven that sits on the top of here, and then you can put pasties and pies and things in it, bits of chicken or whatever, and you can actually oven bake stuff on them as well, which I'm going to get one of them as well. They're about £70, I think, so you're looking about another £100. The actual thing itself is £159 from Amazon. £10 postage. Life under canvas, I will put a link on. I looked at loads of different ones, and value for money, this seemed the best. Really stable, low, won't take up much room in the tent compared to some of the bigger ones. Gives out 3.5 kilowatts of heat, I believe. Basically, I think that's technical term for being ruddy hot. So there you go. Cracking piece of kit. Quick review. So we've had a walk today. I'm not going to put any more wood on now. I'm just going to let this go down in temperature and burn out, because all the smoke stopped coming off it. And we've got 260 degrees at the top. Yeah, 260 degrees on the top. Top of the pipe, we have about 200 degrees there on the top of the pipe, 212 there on the pipe, and as it goes up it's dropping down to 100 degrees, 90 degrees now approximately where it's going to come out of the tent. And then if I can get near the top, it is literally staying. It's down to 50 odd degrees going up towards the top, so you know it's not going to hurt the tent. That's not going to, I don't even think I'm going to need that shield. It's bloody hot. I've just touched the pipe, it burns you. But there you go. Next time you see this in action will be in my in my one Tigress smoky hut is the next time that you'll see this in action. Next Saturday, all being well, fingers crossed, weather permitting. If it's absolutely yakking down, I'll still go, even if it's raining. I'm really hoping it snows because it's quite high up. I would love to be in that tent in the snow, but that's an absolutely cracking piece of kit. Very impressed with that. It doesn't have a regulator in the stovepipe like some of them, which is a shame. But obviously you can regulate the amount of air here at the front, which will slow down your burn time. A couple of logs in it at night, it'll burn for a few hours. And by then you're going to be toasty in your sleeping bag. Wake up in the morning, reach across, open the stove door, get it lit again, stay in your bag while the tent warms up, stick your kettle on the top to make a brew, and Bob's your auntie's living lover. There you go. All I can say is life under canvas, wood burning stove, big thumbs up from Gary Gadget, top banana. Thanks very much.